What's the top city you visited? Hi, I'm Thomas, and today we're going to focus on something really interesting, the American T sound, or T. Here's what makes the sound special. In American English, we don't always pronounce the T the same way. Sometimes it's a strong aspirated T, like T. Sometimes it's a soft flap sound, and sometimes it's a glottal stop where you can barely hear it at all. Let's learn when to use each one. Let's start with the aspirated T, the T. This is the sound you hear in words like top, time, take, and attack. This is a strong T sound. To make the aspirated T correctly, here's what we need to do. Your mouth should be mostly closed. Your jaw is raised, and then lowers a little bit, and your tongue starts touching the inside of your teeth and then retracts quickly. And that's really important. Your tongue starts touching your teeth. Tuh, tuh, tuh. It comes back. You should feel a puff of air coming out of your mouth as well. That puff of air is what we call aspiration. So when you do the tuh, you put your hand in front of your mouth, you should feel the air. Tuh, tuh. Can you feel it? So when to use the aspirated T? It happens at the start of stressed syllables. So words like top, time, and attack all have the aspirated T sounds because the T comes at the beginning of a stressed syllable. Let's practice some words with the aspirated T. Repeat after me. Tin, table, take, tall. Great. Remember that puff of air. Now let's move on to the flap T, or duh. This is a really interesting sound. In American English, the T often sounds like a soft D sound. You'll hear this in words like water, better, city, and writing. You see how it sounds a little bit more like a D than a T? That's what we call the flap T. To make the flap T, here's what you need to do. Your mouth should be mostly closed, and your jaw starts raised, then raises more. Duh, duh, water. Your tongue quickly taps the top of your mouth, and then it drops off. Water. It's a very quick, light sound. Now let's practice it together. Duh, duh, duh. So when do you use the flap T? It happens between vowels when the second vowel is unstressed. It also happens after R or L sometimes. So words like water, better, and city all have flap T sounds because the T comes between the two vowels and the second vowel is unstressed. Let's practice some words with the flap T. Listen to the duh carefully and repeat after me. Water, better, city, butter, meeting, writing, fighting, heating. Good. Remember, it sounds like a soft D. Now let's learn about the glottal stop. This is when the T almost disappears. You'll hear this or not hear it in words like button, mountain, and kitten. Did you hear how the T is just barely there? That's the glottal stop. To make the glottal stop, here's what you need to know. Your mouth should be slightly open, your jaw really relaxed in a medium kind of position, and your tongue touches the roof of your mouth. But you don't need to release the T sound. Instead, there's just a really brief pause. It's more like a pause than a distinct sound, really. Let's practice a couple of words together. Button, mountain, kitten. You see how there's just kind of no sound there at all? It's just kind of a pause. The glottal stop happens before the syllabic N. That's when the N makes its own syllable. So words like button, mountain, and kitten all have glottal stops because the T comes before an N that makes its own syllable. Now let's practice some words with the glottal stop. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Button, mountain, kitten, fountain, written, curtain, mutton, and bitten. Good. Remember, it's more like a pause than a sound. Now we're going to practice some tricky words that use different types of T sounds. These words have more than one T, or the T sound can be really confusing. Listen and repeat after me. Important, internet, twenty, computer, bottle, party. Those are tricky. Good job. Now we're going to make it a little more challenging and a lot more fun. We're going to practice with some tongue twisters. Listen and repeat these sentences after me. The teacher asked us to turn off the internet connection. I paid $20 for a ticket to the concert. I pressed the wrong button in the elevator and it took me to the 20th floor. The tall man stole a toll sign at the viewpoint on the mountain. These are tricky. Don't worry if you need to go really slow, like really slow. It's completely normal. Let's try a couple of more tongue twisters. The reporter wrote an important article. He pressed the button before the meeting started. They climbed the mountain and drank fresh water from the fountain. I need a little more time to finish this writing task. At the party, she showed me her new computer. Yeah, great job. Remember, these tongue twisters are here to challenge you. So Practice them slowly at first, then speed up when you're a little bit more comfortable. Getting the hang of these sounds takes time and repetition. Here are some tips. Most importantly, record yourself. Use your phone to record your pronunciation and then listen back. This is one of the best ways to identify areas where you can improve. And practice every day, even just 5 or 10 minutes. Consistency builds muscle memory, like an athlete going to the gym. Thanks for watching. I really hope this helps your pronunciation. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more great English videos, and we'll see you next time.